Hello again, welcome to another edition of the Real Ale Guide. Today's beer is a big one. This is what I've been looking forward to for such a long time. I've had a bit of a backlog, I've got rid of that backlog, and now we are here with Buxton Brewery's Axe Edge. 6.8% ABV, double IPA, bottle conditioned. Now, on the back it says this is a Buxton beer, a natural, unfiltered, unpasteurized product, store upright and keep cool, but not in the fridge. 12%, 12 degrees is ideal. Thank you, Buxton Brewery, for sending me this. Oh, there we go. This rather nice t-shirt. Let's get the beer open. Let's get it in a glass and let the excitement begin. Right, I'm not going to pour all this in. It has got natural sediment in the bottom of the bottle. So I'm just going to pour a bit out for a moment. That will do. Well, let's get a bit more in, shall we? Right, if you're new to real ale, there's natural yeast in the bottom of each bottle so that you can age the beer over time. Up to 1 year, some breweries say. There's some beers out there you can age for 4 years. That's all to do with the yeast in the bottom. A lot of breweries don't like you to add the yeast in the bottom of the, you shouldn't really pour all the beer in the glass. Leave the last 10 ml in the bottle. But on this occasion, I want to leave, I'm just on half a pint. I want to show the colour. Look at that. Nice little head there. It's kind of a copper, golden colour. Natural carbonation. You can tell it's natural carbonation. It's, the bubbles are very fine. Good conditioning to the beer. I'm going to give it a whirl round. I'm going to get the nose. And wow, that is fantastic. Fantastic. There's American hops in there. There's some New Zealand hops in there. There's probably some British hops in there. How do I know that? Because it says on the back of the bottle. A blend of European, North American and New Zealand varieties of hops. It's probably, it doesn't say on the bottle, it's probably Centennial, Cascade, that Nelson Sauvignon, or however you say it, is probably in this beer, but it smells absolutely wonderful. This is the talk of the town, the Buxton Brewery Axe Edge, and it is probably a lot of people's beer of 2011. It is 6.8% ABV. Without further ado, let's get stuck in. Oh wow. Stone the crows. Stone the crows. That is fantastic. The hops are so fresh in this beer. They are so fresh. It's a beautiful. It's coming out my nose. I'm breathing out, and the pungent, fantastic, zesty, juicy, peachy, grapefruity, lemony, piney wonderfulness of this beer is just, it's absolutely staggering. How I describe this beer is like walking through a pine forest, crunching them pine needles, cutting a lemon, and all the flavours are erupting around you. absolutely fantastic. It is a wonderful beer, and I can really see why this is a lot of people's beer of 2011. It is unbelievable, unbelievable. Fantastic job by the brewery. I've had some double IPAs. Oh, go on, I'm going to say it. Mrs. Real Ale, guys, reviewed Brewdog's Punk IPA yesterday. And I was drinking it and I was thinking, yeah, you know, it's a good IPA. This is, for me, pardon me, wow. Oh, wow. Brilliant flavours there. For me, this pulls Brewdog's pants down, puts it over his knee and smacks its bum. It is wonderful, absolutely wonderful. If you are wondering what all the fuss is about, please go to www.buxtonbrewery.co.uk, order yourself some, get it to 12 degrees. There is so much care. There's hops from all over the world in this drink. All over the world. Oh, it's peeling my eyes. It's fantastic. And the reason why I say about the whole Brewdog thing is because they like to be, they're punks themselves. I'm sure they won't mind me saying it. The reason I say it is because it's stronger. It's a double IPA. It's 6.8%, but it's somehow, it's not as harsh. It's balanced better. It's quite hard to explain. Comment box, please. If you know what I'm trying to say with this beer, put it in the comments box underneath. I'll always answer your comments. Terry K put it like this just the other day with Brewdog's Punk IPA. It's like a cat climbing up the curtains, but it's not climbing up the curtains, it's climbing up your tongue. It's that kind of really bang in your face. It's amazing all the same, but this somehow takes it to another level. And I can only congratulate Buxton Brewery for brewing this. It's quite unique. Right, at this stage of the review, I go back to the newbies. You may be new to Real Ale. You're wondering what I'm banging on about, because it looks like any other beer. I was talking earlier about the natural sediment in the beer. See how clear the beer is? I'm going to get the rest of the conditioning now in the glass. I'm going to get it all in. And see how the head's slightly, it's not quite as white as it was. To be fair, there's hardly any, there's not too much in there, but see the colour of the drink now? It looks like murky water. The brewery would prefer you not to drink your beer like this. That's because I've got the last 10ml and I put it all in the glass. I do this because I personally like the sediment in the beer. I like the sediment in the beer. It's your own personal preference. Please try it without. Try it with, after, and see what you prefer. You can actually almost see the yeast. You can almost see it there in the glass, in the head. Wonderful. I'm saving some of this for Mrs. Real Ale Guide. I'm sure she's going to love it. Right, okay. Time for a rating. It's slightly, just before I give it a rating, it's slightly different. It is slightly different with the yeast in. It gives you that, almost that little bit of, it's not huge, but it's a kind of little bit of chalkiness that goes on in your mouth, and that's just the yeast. But you're gonna have to, you're gonna really have to think about that to find that. It's not really predominant. It didn't go rah. It didn't take you away from the great flavours of the beer. So I think you're all gonna know what I'm gonna give this. If you haven't reviewed it, review it. If you haven't tried it, try it. Buxton Brewery.co.uk, Axe Edge Double IPA, 6.8% ABV. For me, bottle conditioned, 10. There was no doubt. There was no doubt in my mind from the moment I took the first sip. It is an amazing beer. And for all the people who are tweeting at me today saying, you're going to love it, you're going to love it. It's brilliant. It's my beer of 2011. You were completely right. It is staggering. Thanks for watching. YouTube.com/Real Ale Guide. You know that because you're there. Facebook.com/Real Ale Craft Beer. That's my page. Twitter.com/Real Ale Today. Email is realaleguide@googlemail.com. Thanks for watching. Please leave your comments in the YouTube box. I will always answer. Subscribe if you like, and cheers.